Hi ENGin volunteers, my name is Maria and today I'll be giving you a quick walkthrough on the ENGin platform. So let's dive in. So once you log in, the first thing that you'll notice is our homepage, which serves as your personal dashboard. It's available both on the mobile and web version, and it brings all the most important information together in one convenient place. So here you'll immediately see the latest announcements, which are important updates and news from ENGin, and they'll appear right at the top, so you'll always stay informed without having to search for them. Then you scroll down, you'll be able to see your next scheduled sessions, and you can view the details of your upcoming meetings and join them directly from the home page with just one click. If you scroll up, you'll be able to see your statistics and how many sessions you've held and how many hours you have volunteered with ENGin. You'll also be able to see the program feedback, and we really value your feedback, so on your profile, you'll be able to complete your surveys at the 3-month and 9-month marks of your ENGin experience. These only take a few minutes and give us helpful insight into how we can make the program better for you and for future volunteers. And if you scroll down, you'll be able to see more detailed information about each of your students. You'll also be able to track and evaluate their progress at specific milestones during the participation ENGin. And to evaluate a student, simply click the Evaluate button next to their name. When the button becomes active, answer the questions and click Submit. And there's also a Manage Students button, and you can use this to request a new student, ask for a rematch, or make changes to your mini group, for example, adding or replacing a participant. So on both the home page and sessions page, you'll see a donate button. If you'd like to support ENGin, any contribution, big or small, makes a huge difference. We truly appreciate your generosity and support. So the next page is the sessions page, which is where you can schedule and keep track of your meetings with your students. If you'd like a detailed walkthrough on how to do that, check out the video linked in the description below. So on this page, you can view your upcoming and your past sessions, including the duration, and you'll also see a calendar on the right side showing your scheduled sessions. At the top of the page, you'll be able to see the Enable Sessions Notifications button, and this allows you to receive email reminders for upcoming sessions. And now let's move on to the Profile tab. So this is where you can view and edit your information. You can update your name, location, time zone, profile photo, buddy gender preferences, your availability, and even your hobbies and interests. Please note that it's really important to keep your availability and buddy gender preferences up to date, especially if you're about to match with a new student. This information helps us find the best possible match for you. If you're planning to be away from the program for more than 3 weeks, then you can temporarily pause your participation by clicking the Freeze Profile button. And once you do, our team will follow up to confirm the details. And if you need to leave the program completely, there's a Leave Program button as well. We ask that you give us at least 2 weeks notice before ending your match so that your student has time to adjust. If you ever want to come back, just log in and click the Return to Program button to get started again. Now let's take a look at the announcements page. So here you'll find all the updates and messages from the ENGin team, and while the home page shows only the most recent announcements, the section contains the full list, so you can always go back and review anything that you might have missed. And finally, let's talk about the Resources tab. So this section is full of helpful materials to support your sessions. You'll find the Volunteer Essentials section, which includes key program details, rules, guidelines, and policies, and is the first place that you should check if you have any questions. Next, there's a section with teaching tips. These give you practical advice on how to run effective sessions, help your students develop their skills, and overcome common challenges. Then you'll be able to find the Working with Ukrainian Learners section, which provides helpful contacts and cultural insights so you can better understand and connect with your buddy. Additionally, the Session Materials section includes session materials by ENGin organized by English level, which you can use during your sessions. And if you're part of a special ENGin program, then you'll find all of the relevant curriculum in the Special Program section. And if you come across any resources that you find especially helpful, you can then save it to your personal save tab for easy access later. And in the Resources tab, you'll also see a button in the top right corner that says Share Feedback about resources. So you're welcome to use it to leave any comments or report any issues with the session materials, as we'd love to hear your thoughts. And additionally, on every page of the platform, you'll see a question mark icon on the bottom left corner. Just click on it to email us and reach out to our team with any questions or problems, as we're always happy to assist. Thank you all so much for watching. We hope this video helps you make the most of your experience with ENGin, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email us at info@enginprogram.org. Have a great day and happy volunteering!